Hello, hello, hello. This is Taiwan the Basin, the border breaking specialist of TaiwanTheBasin.com, and I am happy to be here live with you guys to talk about living life with no regret. Yes, living life with no regret. And feel free to jot your comments down or any questions to just chat with me about this. It's something that I really wanted to talk to people about because I think a lot of people are not actually living their lives without regret. And I want people to do that, to live their lives without regret. So yeah, jot down in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking about this particular topic, and I'm also going to jump over and check to see to make sure everything is okay on the live. So let me go to my channel and see what is going on over here. Okay, and so I see that we are on over here. Okay, I just want to check that first to make sure because I've only used YouTube like a couple of times. But anyway, for YouTube with the Be Live platform that I utilize for my streaming now on this channel, live streaming that is. But anyway, I'm so glad that you are joining me or you're watching the replay. So the topic is living life with no regret. Again, which is something that I hope everyone would do. Now, I notice a lot of people in their lives are not happy. I would say the majority of the world is not happy in their lives, and this is just based on me observing people, listening to people, and people actually saying that they're not happy when I ask them, or from talking to them what they share about their lives. And this is not only in my country, but this is like around the world because I've talked to people around the world about this, and there are lots of people that are truly unhappy. So, if you're one who is worried about other people's opinions, if you are afraid of the unknown, if you are doing things just to fit in or like as routine, but you're not really doing what you want to do. I mean, what you truly want to do, then more than likely you are unhappy in some way, or maybe even more than one way. And A lot of times the world has given a definition or a picture of what success is. Maybe it's having fancy cars or having a lot of money, like millions, now millions or billions, um, or having lots of men friends or women friends, and or having, again, like a big house. There's so much that the world may say, but I've found that people, a lot of people are doing things, whether it's for money. Sometimes they may say it's for their family, or to pay off the big house. And then they're doing things for years and years, and they're not happy. How do I know? Because I asked. Okay. And those who I don't ask, I get that from what they tell me of their lives. So, along with, the fear of the unknown, and a lot of people have a fear of death. I think that if people begin to live happy lives, doing the things that they want to do, that there wouldn't be as much fear uh, about dying, or what is to come, what the future will bring. Because when you live your life in a happy way, you're satisfied. You're satisfied with it. So at least I know I am. Okay, and that's once you put away the people pleasing, trying to keep everyone happy, or keep people's negativity away from you, their negative words, like their opinions and their thoughts of you, those type of things. Once you put those away, then you are fine. You're a-okay. So something that I think people should do is stop thinking about what other people are going to think or say, or do regarding your life, what you're going to do. Because ultimately, you're responsible for all the choices that you make. Okay, you can blame someone or blame situations, but when it comes all down to it, you're responsible for the choices you made, whether it was influenced or motivated by someone else, or what someone else said. It was your choice. You chose to do what you did. So I would say make sure, again, whatever you do is what you really, really want to do. And a lot of times when other people want us to do certain things, or they have negativity that they bring to us, or they share their opinions, or are telling us what we should do, sometimes it may be genuine, other times it may not. But be discerning and know that a lot of times when people bring things to you, it's because there's something particularly that they want from you, whether it's your physical presence, whether it's your time, your finances, or whatever it is. And so perhaps what they're saying to you, especially if it's coming from a negative place, is influenced by that thing that they want. For example, I'll tell you, someone told me, they said, why don't you sleep and wake up like everybody else? They're talking about in terms of the time, because um, I kind of flipped my schedule. And so most of the time, I may sleep at night, and then, or not sleep at night, but sleep during the daytime, and then wake up in the evening or at night. And so what I realized is what they were saying was motivated by something they want from me, which is my time and my physical presence. And because they're opposite. If I go against the grain, which is the routine of everybody else, then they're not gonna get that. Okay. But I asked the person when they asked me that, why don't I do it? I looked at them, I said, I don't want to. And I asked them, I said, are you happy? Which I knew that they weren't based on what they had shared. And they just looked at me and didn't say anything. They didn't answer the question. So that's what I'm talking about. A lot of times, what people may say to you or want you to do is motivated by what they want from you, and it doesn't always necessarily mean that the people are bad. They because they want something, because we all want like certain things, but you don't have to change or do what others want you to do, or be fearful of. Doing something that will cause you to not be accepted or like a part of the group or the unit, you know, for that reason, doing things for that reason. Because you want to do things that are gonna make you happy, that are gonna have you feeling content, satisfied with your life. So that when these things come, when you think about it, the end of your life, whenever that may be, and none of us knows the exact date. I mean, it could be tomorrow. Um, I mean, I've met several people along my travel journey who have passed away since I met them. So nobody knows when they're gonna go, and of course, people die every day. Just to let you know, if you're afraid of dying as to why you are holding back from doing something that you really want to do, let me just put it to you like this: you're gonna die. Okay, everybody else in history, past hundreds of years, thousands of years, they dead. Okay, and it's gonna happen to you and me. Okay, unless you believe like I do, you Christian, and when Jesus come back, if you come back during your time, then you're not gonna die. You're gonna go away. Okay. But aside from that, other than that, everybody gonna die, and people die every day. So don't let fear of death keep you from doing something. If I could, you know, go back in time for a minute, I've been traveling for more than 10 years, and when I first decided to leave, there were a lot of people who were not supportive, but there were a couple who were like downright like kind of negative. Like there were some that were trying to guilt trip me, like, why are you doing this? And what if you get over there and you get really sick, and then your family they can't get to you in their word, and you have all this, and um, needless to say, I didn't listen because it's 10 years later. And then someone else thought I was going to basically be killed when I left, because to them I was leaving God's grace and God's care. But here we go, 10 years later, and I'm alive. Okay, I'm still alive. So it um, doesn't matter, matter what it is that is causing you to not follow through with your dreams or your goals, because you shouldn't allow whatever it is, whether it's fear of death, whether it's others' opinions, or fear of the unknown, whatever it is, don't allow yourself to make decisions based on the fear, keep you from doing things, whether it's fear of what people are going to say, think, or the other things that I mentioned. Do the things that you want to do in life, that you really want to do, as long as you're not hurting anybody. Okay, you're good as long as you're not hurting anybody. But yeah, make sure that you're doing what you want to do in life. And I'm not telling you anything that I don't do myself. I mean, I do I do this myself, which is why I'm telling you that, because I want everyone else to. Because I'm like, there was a time when I used to make a lot of my decisions based on other people, what other people wanted me to do or what I thought they wanted me to do. Also, to kind of prevent negative negativity coming towards me from people according to their opinions, negative opinions. And then a couple, maybe some other fears, but um, even more and more, like over the years, it's like, forget that. Like, especially now, I don't care what anybody thinks. Everybody says what they want. And of course, not everybody's going to agree with you, not everybody's going to support you, but that's fine. That is quite all right. And you know what? I don't care if they don't, as long as I'm doing what it is that I want to do. Because people will tell you things, people will do things that are in opposition to your happiness, and you need to uh, be able to make choices and to be able to not be bothered by the other people's negativity, or their opinions when you're making those choices. Otherwise, you still may not be happy if you're still worried about what they're gonna think, or what they're gonna say about what you're doing. But you need to learn to, okay, there are people, because people are people all over the world. They're gonna, people are gonna say things or do things, and just keep that in mind. And don't let it affect you and your happiness, because first of all, if they're sending out negativity, that means that they're not happy, because happy people aren't dwelling in negativity. Mm, okay, so get that one right there. Now, Um, the other thing, oh, distracted from that ring right there. But also, again, like the fear of death, know that you're gonna die one day. Okay, you don't know when. It could be tomorrow. It could be 10 years from now. It could be 50 years from now. But don't let that stop you, because it's better to live. Let's say, I'll say it's better to live 1 month doing things that you are happy and satisfied with than to live 60 more years and being unhappy in life with the things that you are doing, and constantly making choices to appease others when it doesn't make you happy, but to appease them out of fear or feeling like obligation. So you're basically unhappy, and then at the end, you're probably gonna, start feeling regret that you didn't do certain things that you really wanted to, or blaming others. So really, even with the scares, the rumors of, like, for instance, like the coronavirus that they've been talking about in media, I've noticed like a lot of people just like shut things down, and they're like, I'm not talking or touching anyone, and oh, what if it comes here or whatever. I'm like, look, okay, first of all, with the flu, more than 2,000 people in the USA died in 3 months last year, October, November, December. And you're talking about this, they didn't blow that up in the media for, for the USA. But hey, everybody's going to die. So why let fear of death keep you from doing what it is you want to do, from going after your dreams, from um, working on your goals, those things which are so important. um, just don't let anything stop you from that. At least that's what I think you shouldn't do. But again, that's what I think. It's all up to you, and on your choices. And again, I don't tell you anything that I don't believe or do myself. And in this case, I decided I'm going to live my life with no regret. and do the things that I want to do. And it does not matter one lick if somebody else don't like it. Not one lick to me. Okay, it's not bothering me one lick. Okay, if people don't support me or if they have negativity to dish out towards me about whatever it is. So, well, I think about it like, hey, if they have negativity or they have time to think about like what I'm doing and dish out some negativity about it, about me, my life, or whatever I do, then hey, maybe it's making them happy. I hope it's helping making them be happy because again, like I said, whatever you do, you should be happy, even if you're gonna do evil, because when you do the evil, just realize you're gonna have some consequences. So I hope you really want to do it because them consequences come. Okay, I would hate for you to be doing evil and you didn't really want to do it and you get the consequences. But you better make sure if you're doing it, you really want to do it so you can't be like, oh no, or anything. So anything, whatever it is. But I hope, and I'm telling you, don't hurt as long as you're not hurting anybody, okay? I'm just saying, do what it is you want to do in life. Go for your dreams, go after your goals. And along, like I said, I'm doing this myself. I decided long time ago I'm going to live my life with no regret, and I've been doing that. I do different things like I'm coming on live, like doing live broadcasts. That's something that I wanted to do. Like I started my live broadcast last year with the interviews of guests, and I just put a question out there. Hey, would you want to do this? And people responded like favorably. And again, you don't know. Sometimes it doesn't mean that everything is going to like put you like at the top. But like I said, like how the world taunts success or touts success, but at least you did it. So even if things don't go the way that you wanted them to, or you make mistakes, at least you did it. At least you tried. So at least you know that. So you won't get to the end and be like, oh no, I didn't do this. Well, I didn't, whatever. No, you did it, and maybe it didn't work out as well as you wanted it to, but at least you did it, okay? At least you did it. So you can be happy about that. Hey, I tried, but this happened, and yeah. So uh, I've done many things again that maybe other people didn't like, or other people didn't agree with me, such as me starting my dream of traveling the world, starting the broadcast that I do. And recently, there's something else that I had thought about for years and hadn't done. And then some weeks ago, I was like, hey, I should just go ahead and do this. And that thing is, I've had many ideas and I share like quotes and a little saying sometimes. When I am on like Facebook and also Instagram and some other places. And I thought to myself, that would make a cool shirt. Or this should be on like a product or something. I've even had someone tell me one of my stuff and they said, this needs to be on a decal. So like the license on the cars. And again, I thought about it, but I hadn't done it. But up until like a few weeks ago, I was just like, hey, let me do this. Let me work on this. So have started like a store on Redbubble, and I opened a separate account on Instagram, separate um, from my original account, because in the separate account on Instagram, I'll be sharing products there that people can get with the sayings and the slogans that I've come up with like over the years where I've jotted them down and things so they can get like a t-shirt or mug, or different products with these with these sayings or quotes or ideas that I've come up with for them. So if you want to check that out, as a matter of fact, I can give you let you see where you can go. So, my account on Instagram, where you will see the items that I share there. And I've already put some there, and I'm going to continue to put more. I just have to create the design. So, a little bit of work goes into that. But, is the account is Teas and Things by Taiwanda on Instagram. So again, that's Teas and Things by Taiwanda on Instagram, and you're more than welcome to visit there and check it out. Now, while I'll be sharing um, the products and uh, the quotes and things there, I'll share some of them on my other account on Instagram as well, because they may be related to travel or like what I do. But I have that account because there's so much more than travel that I do and that I like. So I didn't want to conflict with that particular account if I share like a lot of products or information like there that I may share on the other account that may conflict with what I usually share on that account. So again, you can check out Teas and Things by Taiwanda on Instagram, and I'd love for you to pop on over and just say hi, see what's there, and if there's something that you like, you can buy it. But again, this is another example of me making choices or deciding to do something so that I don't live my life in regret. And yeah, I'm excited for it and what is to come. And again, like for you guys, some of you know me, some of you may be new, but I appreciate you for taking the time to uh, watch watch me here. Also, subscribe to my channel and checking out my videos and being supportive or encouraging in any way that you have. And again, I want to encourage you and others to live your lives without regret. Do what it is that you really, really want to do. And I'll see you guys. See you guys later. Bye bye.